So this was Nukaji here in Shibuya. Easily accessible, Tsukemen, hearty, and you went for the ramen, I went for their main attraction, the Tsukemen. How was your bowl?
It was good. It was like a double soup, which isn't necessarily my favorite type of ramen, but I don't hate it by any means. But it was quite reminiscent of like other double soup ramen that I've had, like gyokai or ramen gotsu.
For the uninitiated, a double soup in this sense is a mix between a dashi or like a fish based soup and a tonkotsu. In this sense, yeah, they blend it together. I think velvety and rich are the right words to describe this one. And I had the Tsukemen, and at first, I think the first couple of bites really confused me because the noodles taste a little bit or have like the texture of pasta, of like really thick spaghetti. The soup, the really thick Tsukemen soup, is like a velvety gravy, and it like really coats the inside of your mouth. It's super rich, but after the second and third slurp, it really grows on you. It's super flavorful, it's super rich. Better come here with a little bit of, empty stomach. And I also got a couple of wonton in there. They're really, really good. I mean, there's not a lot of filling, but the wrapper dough together with the soup is really, really good. And you can actually see in the footage that there's nothing left in the end. Like I couldn't even do soup body because the broth was sticking so well to the noodles and the wonton. So like I would have liked to try it with a little bit of dashi on top.
Yeah.
But there was nothing left. It was gone at the end. So I think, yeah, that was I liked it.
Yeah.
I think for Shibuya, this might be the best Tsukemen place around. I mean, there's not a lot of them here, other than maybe a couple of chains and franchises.
Yeah.
So I think for like original, I think this is the only store, right?
Yeah.
For original Tsukemen, this is probably the best place. What's your rating for this one?
Yeah, I mean, especially given the location of Shibuya, which despite it being such a popular station, it's littered with a lot of like franchises.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah.
So a lot of these like mom and shop places don't really exist in like proper Shibuya Center. And given that it is in proper Shibuya Center with how good it is,
yeah,
I honestly would have to give it like an 8.5, which is pretty high for me.
I guess so. Yeah, location thinking, it's definitely a good 8. 8.5 sounds fair. 9 would be a little bit of a stretch. But 8.5 sounds definitely fair, and I think I could not name any better ramen restaurant in Shibuya right away. Mm-hmm. So I guess if you want to try some good double soup, ramen or tsukemen, then I think as a tourist, there's no easier place to go than this one here.
Yeah, and very foreigner friendly. They have English menus.
Absolutely.
They have how to eat in English as well. So if you're kind of worried about the language barrier, you won't have it here.
And another good thing, I mean, I know that a lot of people these days love craft beer, and you coming to Japan, it might be a little difficult to find where to get craft beer other than in craft beer bars. But if you want to combine everything, you can get a really good craft beer selection here at this store. So you get your ramen, you get your Japanese craft beer, which is actually, by the way, really good, really fantastic. I had one. And combine all that and, make the best out of your time. So I wholeheartedly recommend this place. Thanks for the recommendation, for the idea to come here.
Yeah.
And by the way, if you want to read a review about this place, go to his website, ramenguyjapan.com. And if you want to see the footage of this place from his perspective, he's going to have a ramen centered YouTube channel. What's it going to be called?
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be called Ramen Gai Japan, but you can join me on the ramen that I eat throughout Tokyo, or I guess in Japan in general. But or check out my website, ramenguyjapan.com. And then I currently have a small little tour guide book that you can purchase from my website. If you're planning your trip around Tokyo, I think it'd be a great little supplement to kind of organize your ramen trip while you're here.
All right. And I think that's all for today. If you like my videos, our videos, give us a thumbs up, subscribe, and we'll see you guys in the next one.